In this video, we're going to focus on how we can create a half donut chart here, which is being rotated in the right angle, showing this half slice nicely. So let's start to look how we can do this. So let's start to look how we create our half donut chart in Chart.js. First thing, we need to get our border template, which you can find here on the chartjs3.com getting started link. This link is about in the description box. Once you're on here, scroll down and copy this default code here. Let's copy this. If you want to understand what this border template does or how that's being structured, watch this video here that explains it all. So then I'm going to paste this all in here, and then I will cut out the title and put that title in here. Scroll down here and convert this into a donut chart. Save, refresh. There we are. We have now this nice item, but what I want to make it, instead of a square, I'm going to make it a rectangle. And then I will remove as well all these scale lines, because a donut chart doesn't have a scale line. So we're going to click here or this part, just delete this all. Save this, refresh. Alright, so now let's convert this into a rectangle. So I'm going to say here, aspect ratio, and the default is 1 for a pie chart and donut chart, but for a bar chart it's 2. So we're going to do 2, and then it becomes a rectangle shape. What I will do as well then is I'll increase the size of our chart into here. We can say here the width will be 80%, for example. Save that, refresh, there we are. So that looks quite decent. What I want to do, of course, is to create a half donut chart, but let's make these donut rings a bit more narrow. So let's scroll down here, and in here is a comma, and I'm going to say here the cut out percentage, or the cut out will be, let's say 90%. Save that, refresh, there we are. Next thing what I want to do is I want to slice in half. So what I'm going to say here is the circumference, which basically defines the circle. So I'm going to say this circle will be, so that's comma, the circumference, which defines the circle or the shape of the circle. We'll say here a half shape. So remember, 360 is a full rounded circle, which is just basically the degrees. So if I do 180 and I save that, refresh, you can see we get now a half circle, which is perfect what we want, but of course the angle is incorrect. So I'm going to change this basically 90 degrees. I need to go this 90 degrees to the left side, so it will look like a normal half circle. So to do that, I put a comma here, and I'm going to work with rotation. The rotation here, you might say, alright, so this is probably just 90% negative, but it doesn't work like that. It starts at this point is 0, this is 90, and then we have here, if I'm not mistaken, is, oh sorry, it's probably even here up, that would be 0, 90, 180, and this is 270. So, am I correct? No, I am not correct. My bad. So what I want to do, let me explain what I want to do. I want to rotate this from this point, 90, 180, 270. I need to rotate basically from this point, 270 or 75%. That's basically what I'm trying to do or trying to say here. So what I want to do here then is, if I do 90 here, you will see just, let's show that. It starts to move like this. Then if you do another 90 and another 90, it will keep on going. So if I do this one, it's like this. And finally 270, which is 3 times 90. Save that, refresh, and now we have this nice half circle showing on the right point. So this is basically how you can do a lot more, because you can just think about it. We could later on put in here like a speedometer where we have a meter. We can point out the item, maybe show the labels eventually, and we can do a lot of these things here. So, but this is basically how to create a half donut chart. So if you enjoyed this video, and maybe you want to put, for example, labels here outside, I have a nice video as well, like this one, where we point these labels here outside nicely with a line. So this is a highly recommended video to watch as well, in conjunction with the half donut chart video.